Back on trail. Little windy, but it feels good, not too hot. It's probably about 6 o'clock p.m. Pretty cool. So I think you can see it goes pretty far straight, and then I don't know there. So back on trail. Took about 6 or 7 days off, not too sure. Total, got dropped back off by my family, stayed at home, it was really nice. Everybody had times to recoup. It's been a little drama going on with the trail family, but we all gotta do what's good for us and our own trail and our own person. My rock flipper went home. He got sick again and wasn't feeling well. So if he's okay and he gets home and gets some rest and figures out what's going on. And then it's just me and trampoline for now. And we're doing the 17-mile night hike of the aqueduct. We started about 5:30. You can tell it's the sun is setting. Should be an interesting night. We haven't gone very far. I'm already tired. My back, hip is sore, which is expected. So we'll see how this works. Usually, we take a lot of breaks and stuff. I don't see how we can do that at night. I guess it doesn't matter. But not much place to chill. I'll figure it out. Just gonna go slow. Try to at least get to that 17 miles. If not, maybe we can just cowboy camp or lay down and sleep for a bit. And then maybe wake up and go and do more. But right now we have like 14-mile water carry. We just got water like 3 miles. Just got a little while ago. So I didn't really feel much again on the zeros. I did change some gear up. I got this new hoodie. It's a brand new hoodie put out by Kuhl, I don't know how you pronounce it, Kuhl. And their other hoodies were not bad, but they were kind of a coarser, heavier fabric, and they were only like 20 SPF. And this brand new one's really nice. It's got all this, kind of see like textured lines. No seams on the side. It's SPF 50, and they had this blue color color and a light green. And the main thing I went away from my Patagonia, which I loved, is that it stains so easy. And hence I got my name OxyClean, because I'm always buying OxyClean and it's soaking it for 20 hours to make it look like a shirt again. So I didn't want to get the green version of this. So I have this one, and again, a blue Patagonia that I wore last year. And I'm gonna see which one I like, or maybe just carry both, because I sweat so much so I can use both. But I'm liking this one so far. SPF 50, it's really comfy. Nice thumb holes. I think it's called the Eclipse. It's brand new, I've never seen it before. So I got that, I got my new sunglasses, which you'll see right there. They're all jumble or something or whatever. I forgot what they're called. But REI sale, so I got those. I like the Goodr, but for some reason I keep scratching them. Probably do this one to this one and probably go back. These are definitely expensive stuff. I messed these one up. I'm just gonna get cheap ones again. And what else I got? We got new sunglasses, but they're black. They're freaking awesome. They're the same SPF ones, just black. Maybe they won't show how dirty they get. And I got the sit pad. So I got rid of my 1/8 thin light. I'm gonna use this. It'll protect my pad better at night. I think it'll be better if I need it on the snow. But honestly, I don't like being on the dirt when I sit and lay down, so it'll be actually really nice for me just to lay down and not wear the 1/8 thin light. The 1/8 thin light, it's just really thin. It's no real cushion, just keeps you not dirty. The thing is, it picks up dirt and stickers and it kind of sinks into it, so it's really hard to sometimes get out. And the main reason I put it under my pad so it doesn't pop, because my life will be over if it does. That would be my air pad. So this one will do a better job. I can use it to sit anywhere, lay down, keep clean, and it's much easier to clean and be comfortable. It weighs a lot, but I'm pretty light, I think, so we'll see. Excuse me. And I think that's the majority of it. Hopefully you could hear me. It's still kind of windy here, but it's calmed down a little. So that's the majority of, I think, what I got was new. And I'm gonna keep the same shoes probably till Sierra. Maybe switch out new ones. They'll give me like 400 plus in these Lone Peak 8s. So I have another pair of Lone Peak 8s brand new, and Timp 5s, 3 pairs. So yeah, I think that was about it. I think that's it. We'll see what happens today and how far we can actually get. And enjoy the night. Okay, it's almost a full moon, so maybe it'll be really bright and not have to use our headlights. They're not, our headlamps, at least mine's not very, I mean, it does get bright, but then the battery gets worn down pretty quick. Oh, and that's another thing. Switch hands. I sent all my Sierra gear. Since my girl's in Japan still, she won't get back for another week. So I sent all my resupply Sierra gear, and I was sending a battery, and I guess they don't take batteries, so they're like listing the basics I need to do to ship a battery. So I have another battery with me instead. So I'll carry it for these 200 miles and Sierra. But there's been times where I've been running out. Sometimes I leave my Garmin reach on. And this way I don't have to worry about battery. So I have I got a night core because it's so light. So it's only about 5 grams. So I added about 20 ounces to my gear, which is kind of significant. Well, technically 17, so I got rid of the 1/8 phone. But still. See what happens tonight. We'll see if we can see First time ever that I'll be truly night hiking distance. So let's hope it's fun. And I might not be able to film very much because the light's gonna go bye-bye. Alright, peace. Hey, so this is day 58 and technically 59 recap. I'm not sure how to do these videos, so I think I'm going to lump them into basically one day and recap it. So yesterday we got into Hiker Town. My family brought me back. And they were having, I guess Arrowhead Water Company was having trail magic. So there's a lot of food and drink at Hiker Town, a lot of people, there's tons of people there. So we happened to stop by a Subway and had drinks and Gatorade prior to going because we didn't know that was going on, but we ate all the Subway and then we had some of the food from the Arrowhead thing. Didn't really eat much, but they had like some desserts and stuff, and it was nice. A lot of people were leaving that night, so we left about 5:30 p.m. Hiker Town, and the goal was to do the 17.42 water source, and basically most of the flat in one go, and we accomplished that goal. It was hard. I think the nostalgic of doing it in all the flat and the first night hike and everything was pretty fun. It kept the adrenaline going for quite a while, and then I think by like mile after like 11 miles it was being tired, and everything kind of started catching up with us. So I mean, this is like, we got up at 7 the day before, so we were closing on 24 hours with no sleep, or at that time about like 20 hours. So we would just drop down and on the side of the road and take naps, like as little cat naps as much as we can. It was a really beautiful night. Like it's so nice and it's so hard to capture on camera, but the full moon was going. We barely had to use our headlamps all night. You could see the trail. It was a really good night. It wasn't cold. I mean, I was just wearing this and shorts most of the time. I think when we stopped and started, like if we were taking a nap, if we were, sitting around for more than 10 minutes, we started getting cold. but all in all, it was a great night to be out doing this. I think coming back from doing nothing for 6 days, it was probably pushing too much. But our bodies were okay. I think it was just being tired. So we got to the campsite at like 3:30. Maybe we were pitching our tents, and maybe if we were lucky, we were in bed sleeping by 4. And we knew we were not going to get much sleep because the sun was going to come up, and there was really nowhere to get away from it. We tried to pitch behind some trees, and it worked for a little bit, but I think we got about maybe 2 hours if we were lucky. And then the tent was super hot, so I got out and I did like a little cowboy camp setup with my Tyvek, my pad, and I found some shade and I just curled up, and I think I tried to get maybe, I don't even know what time I went out. I didn't have my phone, so maybe I was able to get like another hour of sleep, maybe a little bit more. We decided to do the 6-mile stretch, or 6.7, to come to the next water source. I'm not sure if it was a good decision. We didn't have any sleep, but there was really nowhere to go to get out of the sun. I guess we could have stayed. There was a bridge. We could have probably stayed and been comfortable all day, but then we would have been night hiking again. It was really windy. It's been really windy, so I haven't really been able to film and talk. So I think she just, Trampoline just wanted to go and start hiking. So I packed up my stuff. I think we were on the road by like 9:30, and thankfully it was really windy most of the day. And a lot of it was, oncoming to you, so it was even making hiking a little hard, but it was made a day that could have been pretty warm, really manageable as far as sweating and heat. And so we made it here. We were gonna decide whether we're gonna stay here for like 4 or 5 hours and then maybe night camp like another 7. Night hike. But I'm just exhausted as far as like being tired. My body's hurting, but it's more just I want to sleep. And the water gets really tricky from here, so we're right next to a stream. We decided to just recoup our bodies. We'll stay here tonight. Supposedly there's a water cache in 7, and then we can get to Tehachapi in 16 or 24. So we're gonna, as long as the water cache is there and good, we're gonna probably maybe do or split that up and dry camp, and then go into Tehachapi not tomorrow but the next day. And we probably just do maybe a Nero or 0, or maybe just do 1-0 because it's a 9-day resupply, and get that all stuff squared away. I think that's about it. Dirt blowing around. The windmills and stuff you'll see in the photos were really cool. The sounds they make is very eerie, but we are pretty dazzled by them and taking a lot of pictures. There's not much out here. There's a lot of flat. I think right when we left Tiger Town, we saw a baby rattlesnake and another snake, but I wasn't able to capture them on film. All in all, I think much better than I hoped. I thought being off this long would actually be a lot worse as far as my hip and stuff. But right now it's just really sore just from not doing, miles for a week. So I think, considering today, even though I had no sleep, I was okay. So hopefully tomorrow will be all right. We're gonna just hike a regular day, wake up at 6. And since it's still windy right now, we're thinking it's gonna be windy tomorrow. And hopefully that'll negate some of the heat. If not, it's going to be a bad day for me, but we'll see. I think this is getting long-winded, but there's a lot of miles, and I don't know if I'm accurately depicting everything. I just want to go to sleep, honestly. So I was waiting. We set up our tents in the sun, and I went and hid in the shade and actually probably slept for an hour. Woke up and this was all in the shade. Now it's cold. and windy. But my Nemo pad, I think I showed you the accordion thing, I've already got so much use out of it between yesterday and just, it's so nice to just flip it out. I can fully lay on it. I don't have any dirt on me. It's fairly comfortable and I can just snooze somewhere. So I'm getting a great amount of use for it for the almost 14 ounces that it weighs. So I think all in all, it's worth it. I love my new shirts. As you can see, it's a lot thinner than Patagonia and it dries a lot better. So I'm digging it. New sunglasses, I'm not too sold on the look, but they're I think it's enabled to me to wear my hat lower for the sun, which is good because they're a little bit slimmer. So I think if I damage these ones, I'm just going to go back to the Good R and just keep buying new ones when I damage them. And I think that's about it. My sunglows are about the same, so there's no real difference. Oh, I got new NGG liners. It's about the same, so I don't notice any difference. But everything is going well. So I'm really digging that pad and being able to sleep. And the funny thing is trampoline usually, like we usually kind of split it for just sitting down, but then you can't lay down. So now we can both just have our own pads and lay down and relax and get like 10-minute little power sleeps here and there. So cool. I think that's about it. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be windy during the day, or at least a little bit cooler. I think there's supposed to be a cold spell coming, but I don't think it's till Friday or Saturday when it drops to like in the 60s. So we'll see. All right, doing well otherwise. Foot's okay. Just everything's sore. So as far as the body is, my foot is definitely better than when I left on the trail. So everything should hopefully keep going. All right, guys, peace.